Is this thing on? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? We good? We good? Alright, let me get myself together. Y'all, it's raining. It was raining a lot heavier earlier today, and honestly I love that because it's perfect for the type of vibe that I'm on. Just chilling, relaxing, no pressure on anything at all. It's supposed to rain all night. Let me check and see if the weather updated or not. Yeah, it's supposed to rain all night up until 5 in the morning. But anywho, what's going on, everybody? This is Agent Alexis back with another video. If you are returning, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, I hope you love it here. Today's video is going to be about hiatuses and why I feel like every entrepreneur should take one. I'm also going to be telling you guys about my personal hiatus and what I learned and experienced while I was on mine. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First and foremost, a hiatus is a pause or gap in a sequence, series, or process. So that's simply just taking a break from whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like breaks are necessary for everybody because it is a time to, for one, rest and rejuvenate. It is a time to catch up on sleep. It's a time to just relax and take care of yourself. And I personally enjoy being able to come home and take a shower and go straight to sleep if I wanted to. I don't always want to feel like I have to constantly be working 24/7 around the clock without ever taking the time out to just be thankful for where I'm at. It kind of reminds me of those stories that people tell when they buy their first apartment and it's empty, and you know, they say the apartment is all I could afford, but a win is a win. You know, after accomplishing something, I feel like that is a time for you to just take it all in and just, you know, be thankful for where you are. And that was really what my thought process was. And honestly, I wanted to go on a hiatus before I even started phase 1 of my channel. I was already tired from just a year that I had last year and me getting my office and stuff together. It was just a lot. So I wanted to go on a hiatus before I got started, but I felt like, you know, since you are new to YouTube and you're trying to gain an audience, you can't steer away from it this early in the game. It's too soon for that. So I decided to go ahead and put out a couple of introductory about me videos just so my viewers can get like a sense of what my agenda was as far as creating a YouTube channel. And then it came to a point where I was experiencing creator's block and I did not know exactly how I wanted to proceed forward. I had ideas, but I was not feeling that spark with the direction that I was going down. So because of that, I felt like that was a time for me to just take a chill pill and sit and meditate on what I wanted to do to proceed forward. And with that, I was able to eventually figure it out. As you all can see, I designed my entire bedroom and decided to open up a self-care phase, which I will talk about a little later on in the video. But this was not a part of the plan at all. I had no intentions on designing my bedroom, recording the process, and uploading it to YouTube, but that's just how everything turned out, and I have no regrets at all. Entrepreneurship is not easy for anybody, especially when you're doing it by yourself. I do almost everything by myself. Honestly, everything by myself. So sometimes it takes me a little longer to create my art, and I don't want to overdo it to the point where I'm exhausted. You're going to have sleepless nights, don't get me wrong, but all the time, no thank you. There's various reasons why entrepreneurs decide to take hiatuses. So, second reason entrepreneurs may decide to go on a hiatus is because it is a good time to recover financially. Entrepreneurship is a constant investment. You're always spending money. It don't matter what it is, you're always spending money. For example, I decided to buy another ring light because I noticed that the one ring light that I did have was cool, but the lighting was not balanced. I currently have you know, one on each side of my bed right now. But if I only had one, the light will be beaming this way and it'll be dark on this side of the room. If I put the light over here, the light will be beaming this way, it'll be dark on that side. So it wasn't balanced. So I'm like, I need to get me another ring light, especially when I'm in my office. I'm like, we're going to have to do something with this. Let me see if y'all can see. I'm going to cut this one off. Can y'all tell the difference? That's a big difference, isn't it? Even if I cut this one up a little bit, it's still not balanced. So by me getting this light, it's like, okay, I can work with this a little better. So these ring lights are currently $70, but I can almost guarantee I paid at least $80 for both of them. They must be on sale or something right now, but I paid at least $80 after taxes for these ring lights. They're not cheap at all. For a light, that's not cheap. That's my freaking Wi-Fi bill or oil change for my car. Like, be for real. Be for real. So a hiatus is a good way for you to just stay down a little bit to resave your money. It gets pricey from time to time. So yeah, entrepreneurship is a constant investment. You spend a lot of money. A third reason why hiatuses are good for entrepreneurship and why I feel like every entrepreneur should take one is it is a good time to listen out for your next inspired action. I personally believe everything happens for a reason. I'm such a that was a sign type of person. I always feel like there's a message in everything that happens to me. So by me experiencing creator's block for as long as I did, I felt like that was God's way of telling me that I was going down the wrong path. The idea that I was first initially going to execute, I'm still going to do that. But for phase 2, I was feeling like it was too soon. Like, it was like one of those too soon moments. Like, no, I don't think I should start talking about that yet. Because honestly, I'm still new to YouTube. I'm still getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I still want to have fun with it. I don't want to start talking about the tough stuff yet. So by me opening up phase 2 and talking about self-care tips, this is also a way for me to still tell you guys a little bit about myself, but on a more reserved level. And I can create more content if I move based on how I feel instead of trying to force a vibe that I'm just not feeling at the moment. Eventually I will get there, but right now I'm just still having fun with it. So yes, I named the category self-care tips about you because of course it's still about me, but there's takeaways that I'm going to be including within my video. So there's things that you guys may find useful that you can apply to yourself in your life. So it's about me, but it's about you too, if that makes sense. So this phase is just me still having fun and doing whatever it is that I want to do. So you guys can know a little bit more about me, but on a more reserved side, as I've stated before. I'm kind of like still testing the waters and just seeing how things go. And I am very proud of how I started off. Phase 1 did very good. Did very well. And you know, a lot of people are very reluctant on stepping away from their craft because they feel like they may fall off. And then, of course, you have demi-downers that may put those thoughts into your head, but that's not true. You know, my relaunch video is my most popular video up to this day. YouTube's algorithm showed so much love. They were pushing my video out at a 47.8% suggested video rate. And I believe that's from all of the current room makeover videos that were recently put out. I almost made it to the halfway point, and that is where most of my traffic was coming from, YouTube recommendations, which is what I prefer because the goal is to expand my horizon beyond the small crowd that I currently have. So I was very thankful for that, and that just goes to show that hiatuses can be beneficial to you. Just because you step away from your craft a little bit, it does not mean you can't recover from that break. Sometimes you have to slow down to speed up, and I genuinely believe that those people who support you and believe in what you're doing are going to be sitting there waiting on you to return back to your art, no matter how long it took you to come back to it. What John B say?
Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Pretty that's mine, cause jealousy. They don't know about this. Listen to what people say. They know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause jealousy. They don't know about this feeling.
They don't know. Do what you want to do, okay? As long as you're confident in what you're putting out, do that. You cannot listen to what everybody is saying. It'd be too many opinions for me. Too many opinions. Everything is just what I want to do. So I'm the type of person that celebrates the small wins. It may not be major to other people, but it's major to me because I know where I started from. And I'm grateful for the little things, because imagine if you had no motion at all. You wasn't progressing at all. That is not what anyone wants. So I'm grateful. I'm always appreciative. I'm very expressive about that too. And you may have those people in your ear says, oh, they've been doing that for 2 to 3 years. It still ain't take off for them yet. Those are the type of people who completely miss the point. Those are the type of people who don't see the bigger picture. So because of that, I appreciate y'all, being patient with me. And it was on my hiatus, while I was on my hiatus, that is when I was introduced to the movie A Jasmine's Blues. I was traveling down to my college town to go get my hair braided by my friend who was also my roommate. We've been out of college for 3 years and I still travel 2 hours to go get my hair braided. I told her nobody else is doing my box braids ever unless you decide to move out the country or something, and I have no other choice but to go to someone else. But till then, she has my undivided loyalty because she does her thing every single time. She never fails me. But anyway, while she was braiding my hair, we were talking and she was asking me, like, have you ever seen the movie A Jasmine's Blues? And I'm like, no, what's that about? I really don't even watch TV. So she asked me if I saw the movie before, and I'm like, nah, what's that about? So she gave me a little backstory, and then she cut the movie on. And immediately, the movie caught my attention, and I was just so into the movie, just kind of like caught off guard because I resonated with the movie a lot. It was insane, actually, how much that movie really resembled my life in a way. As far as like Bucket's role, aka Lily Ann's, I really resonated with her role as far as like being that teacher and that light in someone's life during a very difficult and dark time where they were suffering from a lot of losses, and being in the company of someone who doesn't really have their best interest at heart, who is very competitive and likes to kick them while they're down. So it was a blessing to be able to be the complete opposite of that and to uplift their spirits and remind them of their worth and encourage them to pick themselves up and continue on even though it was hard. And to watch them prosper and become a better person, be healed, and operate from a happier space is very rewarding to know that I played a part in that. And because of that, we're going to forever be friends and have a mutual respect for each other. So that movie really hit home, and there was other minor details in the movie that I also resonated with. So that movie is on Netflix. If you guys have not seen it yet, go check that movie out. It's a really, really dope movie. It represents things that has really happened in history. So yeah, just to do a small recap, hiatuses are a good way for entrepreneurs to rest and rejuvenate. Hiatuses are a good way for entrepreneurs to recover financially after a financial hit or loss. And hiatuses are a good way for entrepreneurs to listen out for their next inspired action, especially if you are a content creator. So, of course, there are going to be other hiatuses that I decide to go on, but I want you guys to know that when I go on a hiatus, that does not mean that I am done with my endeavor. That is not what that means at all. I'm just taking a break. And I know that there are some people that are wondering why didn't I put this video out last week, because usually I will upload bi-weekly, but I told myself, if I'm going to talk about self-care, I need to exemplify that with my actions. So because of that, I am allowing myself extra grace by giving myself an extra week to put out content. So instead of me uploading bi-weekly, I will be uploading every 3 weeks. But, hear me out. Since I am doing that, I'm going to be giving you guys more content in this phase. Phase 1, I put out 4 videos. I don't really count my intro video. I don't really count that video. So, besides that, I gave you guys 4 videos for phase 1. For phase 2, I will be giving you guys 6 videos. This is the second one. And with that being said, I have an announcement for you guys. So, give me a drum roll, please. These are my next release dates. I am telling you guys ahead of time. These are my upcoming release dates for phase 2. Alright? Every 3 weeks. So from this day forward, every 3 weeks up until September 7th, I will be giving you guys a new video. And by me doing this, it allows me to produce content all throughout the summer, right? The first day of summer is actually next Wednesday on the 21st. and it ends September 23rd. So yeah, about the whole summer. It's yeah. Let me double check. Let me double check though. I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah. So it's about the whole summer, and on top of that, my OGs are coming to town in September to visit, so I'm going to be kicking it with them. We're going to go grab some lunch or something, and I'm going to just enjoy myself after I complete phase 2 of my channel. So just bear with me. I'm trying to make my content work around the current state of mind that I am in at the time, the current vibe that I'm in at the time. And right now, I'm still getting comfortable with being uncomfortable and having fun with what I'm doing. I say all of this to say, if you are a viewer of mine and you support what I do, look at my journey as if it's a puzzle. You know, I make... Autumn is calling me.
Oh, Titi, but look at this. That's you right there.
Huh?
It's you right there.
It's me where?
Right there. You're right there. You see this? Okay, I can't see you.
I can't see you neither. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Look at this. Yes, you right there.
Where?
Right there.
Go closer. I don't see it.
Okay. Okay. Look at this. Right there. Yeah, Sissy Bud. Yeah, I didn't really go see this.
She's so snaggatooth.
Yeah, that's you. Well,
I don't know what she talking about, Grandma.
I don't know. Some cartoons he said it's you. Sometimes it said Cito. To steal or not to steal.
yeah,
To steal or not to steal. I don't know.
okay,
Oh.
bye-bye.
She hung up on me. Sorry. Autumn just called me. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but I'm saying, like, I say all this to say, if you're going to follow me on my journey, my YouTube journey, look at it as a puzzle piece. Like, I may give you guys a preview of what my agenda is, but you have to wait until I actually start putting things in motion in order for you to actually get the full picture. Because I want to make sure that whatever I do makes sense. I don't want things to get lost in translation. I'm being as transparent as I can be on this journey, just trying to figure out things as I go. Because honestly, I do come up with things as I go. I do not have it all figured out. I have a good, strong plan, but sometimes things do not go according to plan. So, and as far as me uploading every single week, my plan to upload every single week, that's not going to happen until I become a full-time worker from home. Sometime in the future, when I'm living lavishly. But right now, baby, that's just not realistic because that is stressful. One thing that I learned too from uploading bi-weekly is, you know, that 1 week is just not enough turnaround time for me. Within that 1 week, I probably take a day or two to rest. Then I'm brainstorming what I want to do next. And then I have to sit and film. And then I have to sit and edit. And then I have to put everything out. That's a lot. On top of doing other things with my life, I really feel like I need an extra week. So again, me exemplifying self-care is me allowing myself that grace to come up with my content and then putting it out and hoping that you guys enjoy it. So with that being said, we have reached the very end of this video. If you stayed the entire time, I really do appreciate you. This is a real quick, short, to-the-point video, just giving you guys a little updates on where I'm headed. Again, this is the upload schedule for phase 2, so make sure you guys mark your calendars because I will be back for more. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave your comments if you want to. I hope you all can join me again, but until then, I'll see you next time. Deuces!